of the Jack Refix.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is JP with GamingAuthority.com, and tonight we are going over fantasy football. I will field any of your questions you may have for this week. Right now, as I am putting this video together, the Falcons are playing the Saints. Now, if any of you, not many people saw my video, I think right now I have 13 views on last week's fantasy football fantasy focus video. We're trying to start this up where me and Brosco are big into fantasy football, as many of you probably are if you're watching Madden or you play football or play Madden and you're into some fantasy. If you have any questions, maybe we could help you with. Last week, I will take pride. I gave you guys 2 sleepers of the week, which was one of them. There, he's on my team, Willie Snead from the New Orleans Saints. He's becoming their number 1 receiver. He had over 140 yards last week. Last week, Willie Snead gave me over 20 points. He gave me. We're in a PPR league. I got 20.10 points from him last week. And another sleeper I gave you guys, if you guys wanted to, sleepers are like somebody that nobody knows about yet, or you guys, if you need help with somebody and they're still out there. I picked up Willie Snead 2 weeks ago, and I put him in last week, and he gave me 20.10 points. But the other sleeper pick, and who can still be a sleeper pick this week, and I know what you guys are going to say after I say his name or what team he plays for, but his name is none other than Charles Sims. Now, Charles Sims is the backup to Doug Martin. Now, I know Doug Martin in the last 3 weeks or so has been going off. I know that. But last week, even with Doug Martin going off, Charles Sims, who I sat, gave me 17.6 D points. So he gave me almost 18 points. I sat him because my other 2 running backs are Carlos Hyde, which besides week 1, he's been having a rough go at it, except last week against the Giants. He gave me 16.70 points. And my other running back, who week after week is steady for me. He doesn't give me no huge points, but he's steady. And that's Bernard from Cincinnati, Giovanni Bernard. Last week, he also, again, gave me 15.10 points. So I needed a little help next week, or I think next week, one of my running backs are on a bye. So I needed somebody decent to fill in for him. So I picked up Snead 2 weeks ago, and so far he's been doing good, even with Doug Martin doing good. So this week for me, now if you guys have any questions or comments, or if you guys want my opinion of who a sleeper is, you guys have somebody on a bye, you need to pick somebody up, I'll help you with that, or we'll go over it. Last week I won 148.58 to 114.32. Now, it was close though, even though it doesn't seem like that. My quarterback, my starter, is Ben Roethlisberger, which we all know he's hurt. But I picked up Marcus Mariota. He gave me 10 points, which was nothing. I had Randall Cobb, who's usually a stud, but except the last 2 weeks, he gave me 5.30 points. Edelman had a huge touchdown against the Cowboys. He had like 5 receptions, but he gave me 22 points, which was huge. I didn't think Carlos Hyde was going to do that good for me against the Giants defense, because Giants have been playing pretty good defense lately, but he gave me 16.70. Bernard gave me 15.10. Now, my tight end who I drafted for last week, week 5 on, put up huge points for me. It is none other than Antonio Gates. Now, of course, he was, I think they were the Monday night game. Now, I won before the Monday night game because my opponent didn't have anybody else going. And I was up by like 6 points. So it was close. The game was close. But Antonio Gates gave me 30.20 points. I hope this is just a glimpse of what's to come. I doubt he's out there for you guys, but if he is, because he was suspended up until week 5, grab him and start him. I don't care who you have unless you have Gronk. I think Antonio Gates is going to be good all year. He's a huge target in the end zone. All those red zone plays. He's gonna get his share of scores. And my flex, I put in Willie Snead last week. He gave me 20.10 points. Now, I picked up and started last week Willie Snead and the Green Bay defense. The week before this, I picked up Sims. Now, I picked up the Green Bay defense, who also gave me 23 points, which was amazing. That helped big time. That helped. So that was last week. This week, we have a tough matchup. My opponent is projected to score 130. So I'm supposed to project it to be scoring 125. Now, I have to start Marcus Mariota because Roethlisberger's still hurt. I got to start Randall Cobb. I got Edelman starting, Carlos Hyde, Giovanni Bernard, Antonio Gates, and Willie Snead. Willie Snead's going now, and he's right now giving me 3.40 points. So, and I picked up Robbie Gould, the kicker for the Bears, and I'm running with Green Bay defense again. So I can't really do much. Blake Bortles is out there. He's been doing good, but I think I want to go with Mariota because Blake Bortles is a little injured. I think he's something with his shoulder, so who knows if that's going to affect his deep throws or anything like that. That might be a little tender, so I would have picked him up if he was 100% healthy, but I'm going to roll with Mariota. Now, my sleeper of the week. Now, I think I'm 1 for 1 so far. Actually, 2 for 2 with Snead and Sims. My sleeper of the week is Theo Riddick, the running back, or one of the running backs for Detroit. He is huge in the passing games. I think last week, I'd like to see it, but I think last week he got like 10 receptions. I want to see. Nobody has him. I was thinking about picking him up, but I just didn't want to. I have my guys so far, unless somebody gets hurt again for me. My number 1 pick was Dez Bryant. My number 3, my 3rd pick was Roethlisberger. But last week, week 5, we're in week 6, Theo Riddick in my PPR league, I'm in a standard PPR, gave, somebody has him, he put up 21.30 points, and I think Detroit is always, they're not that good of a team. They're going to be passing a lot. Calvin Johnson's not doing that much, but Theo Riddick, I'm telling you, I think is going to be sleeper of the week. His bye week is week 9. He's going against Chicago. Detroit and Chicago, they always play tough each other, but I just have a feeling he is the sleeper of the week. I can't pick him up, but if you guys need somebody, you guys need a running back that's going to put up receiver numbers, Theo Riddick is your guy. Now, if you guys have any questions about your team, you guys need quick help or anything, you want my advice or Brosco Damas' advice, you check out his video. He focuses more on, his video was more about QBs today. Mine's about sleepers. I'm telling you, Theo Riddick. And I would also go Blake Bortles, quarterback. But he's a little hurt. And I was thinking about the Tennessee defense, picking them up. I like to play matchups on defense. I don't really draft defenses, and just week by week, because defenses, they slowly show you who they are throughout the year. So I like to go matchups with defense. I mean, I did it last week and it paid off. I had Green Bay. They gave me 23 points. I have a feeling this week that Tennessee Titans defense against a horrible Miami team. Miami changed coaches. They're in the midst of changing coaches. So that team could be, a little shaky. I think they could be a good go of it for defense. I definitely think that Theo Riddick, although he's not the starter, but can put up starter points. Last week he put up over 21 points. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment, ask if you guys want us to go over anything else. See, we're brand new. We basically can only go over our teams. We've been doing fantasy football for years, me and Brosco Damas, so we study this stuff like it's our job. So we know more than a lot of people, not everybody, obviously, but, a lot of our friends, a lot of our families, we know more than, so they come to us. If you guys want to have any questions, we'll help you with, feel free. Like the video. Come on, guys, let's get this fantasy football thing going. We're trying to help you out. So like the video, subscribe to us, and comment. I'm sure you guys have fantasy football questions. Ask away. We're here to help. So, thank you guys for watching. This is JP, GamingAuthority.com.